Yo. Welcome back to another episode of Shy Boys Podcast. The trade deadline is humping. But right now, we seen a move made with Russell Westbrook. He has been traded from the Los Angeles Lakers. But now there's reports that he's more likely to get bought out. So my question is Russell Westbrook a good candidate for the Chicago Bulls? Y'all know y'all gotta hear the music first.
Cognac. Gang.
Shy Boys Podcast with the Cognac Boys. I'm Cognac Boy Bobby, holding it down on another episode for me and my co-host C-Dub. Look, y'all, Russell Westbrook is more than likely to be bought out. But first and foremost, before I get into it, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Now, Westbrook, more than likely to be bought out. Is he a good candidate for the Chicago Bulls? Now, you are getting a former MVP, still has all-star caliber talent, had a rough time in year one with the Lakers, but has turned it around in year two coming off the bench, bro. In 28 minutes, 16.6 rebounds, 7 assists. Now, don't get me wrong. Russell Westbrook is a damn headache, but you cannot deny the talent and the punch he can add to a team. He's turnover prone in some of the most moments. You be like, golly, come on, Russ. You can't be doing that, brother. But at the end of the day, you can never, ever question Russell Westbrook's effort on the court. A lot of the times this season, we, as Chicago Bulls fans, question the heart of the team. I guarantee if Russell Westbrook is on this team, you will never question his heart. You will never question his heart. You will never question his intensity. You will never question his effort. Never. That is crazy, bro. But my answer to it is yes. Russell Westbrook will be a great buyout candidate for the Chicago Bulls. This is why. First and foremost, he replaces Dragic. Dragic had a good start to the season, but after that good start, I'm sick of him. His age is showing. He moves slow. A lot of times he get caught up doing a lot of crazy stuff to where I'm like, bro, Billy, please take him out immediately. You know what I'm saying? And then one thing that Russ will add is a facilitator. In my mind, he's a better facilitator than Dragic. That could be me being a bit biased because I'm a Russell Westbrook fan, even though, you know what I'm saying? Look, don't argue with me, argue with your mama. I don't care. I'm a fan of Russell Westbrook because he never cheats you out of a game. He going to play hard every single night, and he's durable. Some of the things that he can bring to the Chicago Bulls is that he will push the pace. He will be explosive in transition. And if the guy's going to get out and run, he will feed you. Zach LaVine, get out and run, feed you. Ayo Dosunmu, who's great in transition, feed you. Nick Vooch, who got a nice post game, he will feed you. You know what I'm saying? Vooch will eat with him in the pick and roll, and Vooch will eat in the paint. Ever question if somebody can make the pass in the post to Nick Vooch? Russ can make that pass. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that this man's game is perfect because nobody's game is perfect. You can still find imperfections and stuff. And some of the most glaring things in Russell Westbrook is that sometimes he could be a bit erratic and he causes turnovers. But the Bulls causing turnovers already. But you still see there's something missing from the point guard or even the players that are coming off the bench. This guy had great success feeding centers like a Steven Adams, like a Anthony Davis. Hell, look at this year with Thomas Bryant. Look at how many easy baskets Thomas Bryant got in that paint. If Patrick Williams, who would more than likely is still going to stay at the 4, if Patrick Williams gets in that paint, Patrick Williams, all those almost dunks, them going to turn into some easy put-ups for Patrick Williams. You know what I'm saying? And I think one of the most valuable things that you're going to get out of Russell Westbrook is that he's going to hold others accountable. But it will be different for the fake accountability that Tristan Thompson had in the last buyout market. It will be different, I tell you that. Because this guy is still producing. Tristan Thompson, yes, he was a champion, and Russ is not. But at the end of the day, if you're not producing, I don't really give a damn what you did a few years ago. And that's how some of the young players probably looked at him. You had one incident where Tristan Thompson was sitting there yelling at Ayo Dosunmu, and Ayo Dosunmu was looking at him like, bro, you ain't even that no more. Like, you ain't that. He was looking at him like the Morgan Park menace he is. But when Russell Westbrook hold these guys accountable, it's going to mean a little bit more than i.e. a Tristan Thompson, simply because this guy is still producing. This guy still brings fire. This guy still brings energy to a Chicago Bulls team that needs intensity on most nights. On most nights, this team lacks intensity in certain parts of the game. This guy got blazing speed, and he can go coast to coast with a layup. Sometimes that layup will be a turnover, but you live with it. You live with it. And he gonna make you run. If you thought you ain't running, he gonna make you run. So, or he just gonna feed the young guys, or he gonna dunk that by himself. It is what it is, man. Now, I do got a proposition for y'all, but that's coming in a little bit shorter. But I think that with Russell Westbrook, man, he faced a lot of criticism up in year one with the Lakers. But it wasn't, he deserves some blame, but majority of the blame goes to the Lakers front office, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. You know what I'm saying? They really did not deflect any of the smoke that was coming at Russ. In my opinion, they didn't really deflect none of the smoke that was coming at Russ. Your own teammates, the guys that wanted you over here. Yeah, you heard it early in the season, but later on, they let that shit ride. And that's not good from your teammates. That team was not, constructed in the right way. And Russ didn't respect Frank Vogel. Now, that's another great point. Now, we know that Russell Westbrook played with Billy Donovan, but to what extent will Russ listen to Billy Donovan? You know what I'm saying? Because we already see our players that are currently on the team doing their own thing when it comes to executing plays that Billy Donovan draws up. So how can Russ come in and enforce those rules from Billy Donovan so you can help the team win some damn games? Because the Bulls are in a tricky spot right now. You just had the Brooklyn Nets unload their stars. They're going with a bunch of role players and a lot of potential. They got Mikal Bridges over there. They got Cam Thomas now. They got Ben Simmons. They got players, bro. Spencer Dinwiddie. They got a lot of young, good pieces. So I don't think they're going to be trash. But they are not going to be the same caliber team that they were when they had KD and Kyrie and, hell, even James Harden. Now, I say all that just to lead into this. Think about the players that are on the Brooklyn Nets. Now, I named Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson. You got Dorian Finney-Smith, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jay Crowder now. They got a bunch of wing players. Bunch of wings and shooters. If you the Chicago Bulls at this particular moment, would you go ahead and pick up the phone and call Brooklyn to ask for one of the shooters? Joe Harris or Seth Curry? You pick whoever you want. I just say I would suggest getting one of them to add a punch off the bench. We know what the bench is right now. And just as I mentioned yesterday, we love Kobe White. We like a lot of players. We like a lot of players on this team. But the object of the game is to win. I want the team to be better. So if I'm the Chicago Bulls front office, I'm making the call to see what is a package going to look like for Seth Curry or Joe Harris. Because in my eyes, they looking at picks. However the Bulls can draw that up, task that up, and mash that up, that's their business. But you gotta see. If I'm going for Seth Curry or Joe Harris, between the two, I would select Seth Curry. Now, Joe Harris would not be a bad option. I believe there was a report like a year or two ago that they was trying to move him and whatnot. See what a package looking like. to add a punch off the bench for this team. Make the team better because it's looking like the core ain't going nowhere. So now you need to improve the bench. You need to improve the bench. Y'all tell me if I'm crazy, though. If you know what the Brooklyn Nets are looking for now, they're looking for young talent in pieces. You got guys in Seth Curry and Joe Harris who've been in the league for a while. Would you pick up the phone and make a call to see if there's a package to where you can get one of those guys over to the Chicago Bulls? Y'all let me know in the comment box, and that's how I'm going to ride it out. Also, let me know what y'all think about Russ being a buyout candidate for the Chicago Bulls. Yes, he will be a headache, but I guarantee we need him. We need something like him. Something like him. He will be a major improvement over Goran Dragic on this team. Book it. No, I don't book it, but y'all get the point. Hit the comment box, man. Hit the comment box. Let me know how y'all feeling about all this trade stuff going on. Was Russell Westbrook a good candidate for the Chicago Bulls? And then would you call up Brooklyn to see what a package would look like to grab one of those proven shooters? Proven shooters. No. All right. If you like what you hear today, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. So every time we drop, you'll be one of the first ones to know. If you want to be a part of our mailbag episodes, send in a text message or voicemail to the number 773-242-9219. This is another episode by Shot Boys Podcast. I'm Bobby. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one.
Cognac. Gang.